what's that TikTok trend? My name, my age, the book that got me obsessed with reading. Hey everyone, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back home. As you can see, I'm only back for the weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. I don't have classes on Monday, so I'm hopefully going to the lake this weekend, the Lake of the Ozarks. So a little mini vacation for me to take a break from school. But that's not the point. The point is, one of my classes, I had to get a crap ton of books because I'm an English major. English majors read absolutely everything. So my class is a young adult literature class, and so we had to get a total of 12 different books. And they basically told us to either go to the campus bookstore, which didn't have half of the books that we needed, or go to Amazon because they're cheapest there. But as, you know, a bookseller at an independent bookstore, I was like, no, I'm not going to buy all of these books on Amazon because, number one, I'm not filling Jeff Bezos' pockets any more than everyone else is already filling them. Number two, I got a killer indie bookstore back home, so I'm just gonna order from there. And so that's what I essentially did. So I'm waiting on 2 books, I think. Yeah, I'm waiting on 2 other books right now, but they're on their way, so that's all that matters. So I'm gonna do a little small book haul for you for my class. So without further ado, let me show you what I got. So, got a big old bag. It's got Neighborhood Reads logo. I stamped this bag too, so after I'm done with it, I'm gonna return it. So we're gonna start by just pulling out the books. So I'm gonna start with the ones that were required. So the first one is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. And it's about Emily. She's a teen mom who got pregnant when she was a freshman in high school, and now she's a senior and she's trying to decide what she wants to do with her future, all while raising a 2-year-old, and it's dealing with like her internal struggles on college and just how she wants to take her future while also reminiscing on the past. And so, as you can see, I'm already reading it. It's for class. I'm about halfway through. I'll do a review over this to explain my full thoughts, but it is what it is. Next one is Dry by Jared and Neil Schusterman. I've heard a lot about this book, but I actually haven't read it or even actually know what it's about. But I know it's about a drought. I know it's kind of like post-apocalyptic, so I'm excited to read it actually. This one was a required one, so I'm excited to read it. I really like Neil Schusterman in general, so it's kind of cool that he co-wrote a book with his son. So I'm excited to read this one, even if it is, you know, for class. And the next one is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Sains. I don't know how to pronounce their last name, but it's this book. I don't know what this is about. Honestly, half of the books that were required to read, I have no idea what they're about, so I'm just kind of going into them mostly blind, which is kind of cool, I guess, but it looks cute. I like the cover. So the next one is American Street by Ibi Zoboi. I feel so bad. I don't know how to pronounce half of these authors' names. It's fine. I've heard of this one. Don't really know what it's about, but it's required, so I'm gonna read it. I like the cover. I think the cover is so classy. I think it's really pretty, but I'm excited to read it. I've heard a lot about it. I'm excited to read more books from authors of color because, you know, I don't really read outside of my genre because this is more contemporary, and I know this is going to cover on a bunch of racial issues, so I'm excited to read that and like kind of delve into like those issues in literature. The next one is The Music of What Happens by Bill Königsberg. That's a German word. I don't know what it's for. I say that and I'm like, oh, I studied German for like 5 years. I should know that. No, I'm really bad at German. But all I know is that this is a LGBTQ romance novel about 2 boys. I'm very excited. I've been seeing this one everywhere and I just haven't, you know, read it yet. So I'm actually going to be meeting this author in my class, so I'm very excited to take notes and ask him some questions about this one. The next one is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Keeley. And this one was really popular these past couple months just because of the content of this book and what's going on with the Black Lives Matter movement. So I'm really excited that I'm actually going to be reading this for my class, because at the bookstore we could not keep this in stock, and so now we finally have them. So I'm excited to read this one and like see what all the hype is about, because I've heard it's very good and I really like Jason Reynolds. So excited to read this one. Okay, so the next 6 books were the ones that I personally had to pick out, but we had to pick 3 from the past year's like nominee winners. I forgot what like awards they were. Some of them have their award sticker on them, but we had to pick 3 from a list. So these are the 3 I picked for them. So the first one is Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me by Rosemary Valero O'Connell and Mariko Tamaki. I've seen this one everywhere. I've been wanting to read it, so this class gives me an excuse to read it, and it's a graphic novel about, you know, high school romance and kind of finding yourself with falling in love in high school, which is kind of cute, so I'm excited to read this one. So the next one is The Lovely War by Julie Berry. This is a historical fiction romance told in the perspective of Aphrodite, and I think one of the world wars, or one of the wars. I've heard really good things. This one won first place in one of the awards, I think. I don't know, it said first place winner, so it was like, I've seen this one everywhere. It's really pretty. I don't usually read historical fiction, so I'm excited to read this one and see what it's about. And if it has a little bit of Greek mythology in it, I'm a sucker for Greek mythology, then I have a feeling this is going to be very good and I feel like I'm going to enjoy it. So the last one for the award winners is Dig by A.S. King. So all I know about this one is that it's about a family. I know the hardcover was really pretty. I think it's about potato farmers, and I like potatoes, so I've been hearing really good things about it, and we had it in my bookstore anyway, so I thought just might as well, you know, pick it up and read this one for class. So I didn't realize it, but like all the books that I've picked for my class were kind of like big books. Like I'm gonna have to like read a lot to stay on top of this for my class, but it's fine. Hi puppy. Hi puppies. Hi puppies. No, you gotta go. Puppies! Puppies, go! No! Get out, puppies, go! The next 3 books are books that I picked on my own, so they're ones that I wanted to read for this class and just ones that I wanted to read in general. And so, I mean, I've read this one before, I just kind of wanted an excuse to, you know, buy it. So this is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I'm a very big fan of E. Lockhart. This book made me cry, so if you haven't read it, read it. It's kind of old, but an oldie but a goodie. So I'm gonna reread this one for my class, and I'm gonna cry all over again. But now I have this for my personal collection, and I'm very excited. Hi! Puppy! You have to get out! So it's a YA lit class without a little fantasy. So this is Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I've seen this book everywhere, and I've been wanting to read it for so long, and after reading From Blood and Ash, I think I've found a new favorite author, because she's so good. Her romance is stunning, like it's so beautiful, and like her prose is beautiful. So I'm excited to get into this one, and like, she's a big book, so I'm excited to read this one actually. So the last one I ordered hasn't come in yet, but I'll post like the little picture of the cover right here, and it's Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and it's science fiction, and I haven't really read a lot of science fiction since Zenith a couple years ago, and I did not like Zenith, but I'm excited to read this one. I've heard really good things about it. A lot of people have been, you know, recommending it to me. The second book just came out, so I thought I would give it another try and see how it goes. But I'm a little wary. But I thought I would kind of have a little bit of everything for like the last 6 that I chose, because I have, you know, a fantasy, and I have a kind of a mystery book, and then I have a historical fiction book in there, so I thought I would just kind of round it out a little bit more. So I ordered all of these except for With the Fire on High for my indie, and that's Neighborhood Reads. Look at my stamped bag, it's so cute. This is a little bit of an advertisement, but my indie bookstore ships anywhere in the continental US, and I believe we can ship to Hawaii too. So if you're in the US and you want to shop local or shop indie, I definitely recommend shopping online with Neighborhood Reads. I'll link the web store down below, and you can give that a look and see if you want to order from us. We would all greatly appreciate it, just because, you know, shopping local, shopping indie puts more, you know, it puts your money into the community, it puts your money into an actual person's pockets instead of a billionaire that you've never met. I don't know, it's just some self-advertisement, and it's just better to shop local or shop indie. So if you don't mind, or if you're interested, I will drop the link in the description box, and shop local with Neighborhood Reads. Other news, so in my apology video, I showed you my little thing of my review for Where Dreams Ascend by Janelle Angeles, and I got the printed copy. I got my copy of my quote. You can pause it right here, but I'm a published author, you guys. I know it's not much, I know it's only a quote, but seeing like my name with my quote next to a book like this is incredible. This is amazing. Like, I thought I would like never even get anything printed in paper before like this, and it just feels so cool. So I just wanted to share that it's out. If you have an indie in your town, make sure to go and check and pick up a copy so you can see my little quote. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm just very proud that I could do this for like my store and have my store advertised in Indie Next. So that's amazing. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I'm so excited about it. That concludes my mini small book haul, and I don't really have an outro. Just thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Alright, thanks. Bye, guys.